Oh, I'm not gonna be on one. It's not in yet. I guess I'll go here.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Dublin and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll here. And the pitcher for this one, Matthew Boyd. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jackie Robinson. That's a base hit. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second, and he's got a leadoff double. Here is Aaron Judge. That's inside. Ball. Robinson stands at second with no outs. Judge comes up empty there.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
That's the ball. Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second.
Wow, he almost threw out Jackie.
And runs at third. And now here is.
That was Pete Crow.
Mickey Mantle.
Yeah.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Crow Armstrong sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll score.
Damn,
first.
he's got an
It's
arm.
1-0.
We'll have to check
Here's
that
Kyle
out.
Tucker.
So
Cubs have a good
that
outfield.
one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI.
Wow.
Good job to get that run in from third.
The 1-0. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out.
Great shift.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. That one at triple digits. And that one fouled off.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Next one misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Damn, look at that defense. And speed. And that card comes out today. Holy shit. I might have to replace Mick.
And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. A little bit low. And that is
That was
ball
rude.
1. And the sweeper is off the plate. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line. That gets down for a hit.
Oh, I thought for sure he was going.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw, and they got him.
Nice throw, Napoli. That helps that
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of
team
play.
throws as fast as he does.
Ball and a strike. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Tyson Miller. Well, one-run game. Here is J.D. Martinez.
Damn, I wanted to go opposite
High fly
way.
ball left field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. He's got it. One up, one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Liner, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Out to center. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Can't make the catch as it falls
Come on,
into
Nap.
the gap.
Come on, Nap.
Muncy comes in to score.
Oh.
The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. They don't come much. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Skeens back to work. Foul ball there.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Dansby Swanson stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Ball 1 there.
That's the ball.
1 out, base is empty. That one missing inside. Off the mark there. 3-1. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. One down. In half up to hit.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter.
Andrew Miller will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And he swings through it. Man at first, one away. Got him swinging. And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Cut on and missed. And we're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Eli Morgan. Alex
Want the Ryan McMahon card.
As he swings
Want
through for
Jazz.
strike one.
Pete Crow.
Pitch
One ball,
misses,
one strike.
and now it's even 1-1. On the ground, Turner collects it.
Possibly
One down.
Volpe. I doubt
And
that,
now,
though.
Jackie
I
Robinson
love speed.
led off this
I
game
doubt
with a double.
Volpe is 91 speed. Or he has the vision contact as Jackie.
That one out to right.
And Jackie's defense is
Brings
pretty
it
good.
in with a nice running grab. 2 down, bases empty. Aaron
I don't think anybody
Judge
took
at the
Napoli or
plate.
Teddy's
He's
spot.
0 for 1. Judge rips that
I don't know
one.
about Tucker.
That's back there.
Hey, way to go, Judge.
And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He jacks that one out to left. And they add a run. It's 3-0. So 2 down. Mickey Mantle getting ready to hit.
Could use more
Foul ball.
pitchers, though.
Morgan, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2017.
Rogers waiting.
That's the ball.
And that's downstairs and outside.
John Don, Randy.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Satchel. There was somebody else.
2 down, nobody on. Lifted
Edward
in the
Cabrera
air
is in
down the
there.
left side. Pat makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. And here is Justin
We got
Turner.
Justin Turner who was over in the Cubs, too.
Swing at a ground ball. Sends it to
That's it.
first. And a quick out, number 1. And now
He's playing third, Muncie.
the batter is Carson Kelly. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Horner takes a ball as he stands in
that's
for the
terrible.
second time. Next offering is
Guy
in
got
for a
stabbed in
strike.
the eye with a nail file. And medical examiner
And that's
says,
down and
can't say he
away.
didn't see it coming.
2-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. O'Day is just
2 balls,
1
2
strike away. And he grounds one to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play, that's an infield single. And now Pete Crow Armstrong hit to second, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players
No diamonds. I don't want any of these. Maybe that one. Edward Cabrera might be back. Man, again, a lot of Cubs love. Oh, they ripped him on his speed. Everything fantastic except for the hitting. Damn. That one I definitely want. It's pretty solid. I don't know if that replaces Santander, though. Did I get fooled? Where the hell is he? By the Tigers. Hmm. I have no idea where he is. That card is really mid.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Dublin going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill today, German Marquez. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Jackie
this guy.
Robinson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Pretty good fastball location, down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot.
There goes Jackie, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Slice the other way and foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Right side, hard hit.
Damn,
Tosses
he
to
got rid of
first.
that quick.
Judge out on the play. Mickey Mantle digs in now.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Yeah, that's pushed foul.
I thought
off
it was
to the
dropping
left in that
further.
play.
Damn.
Robinson stands at third with one gone in the inning.
Not that time.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Nice
Didn't
job,
get
Nick.
cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
And that one sliced foul. Runner at second here, one gone. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit out into right center. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate.
Jimmy Hergen gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's J.D. Martinez. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. There's
Oh, I
swing
tried
and a
that.
miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And ball one.
Outside.
To short, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
2 outs. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That one just misses, and the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Off the plate inside, and now it's filled up 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Yeah.
Hit
Jeez.
the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone.
My Lord,
And they
Muncy,
add
holy
to the
shit.
lead. It's 4-0.
Hit the gym.
2 outs, nobody on. Anthony Santander at the plate. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Doyle settles under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But they do strike for a big inning as 4. Back here at Coors Field. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1's the count.
And that's in there at the knees. Struck him out without a swing. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. Mickey Moniak at the plate now. That's ball 1. And there's a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of
Lord.
you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And there's the strike. 1 out, base is empty. To third. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's in there. It's a first inning double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
There's a strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Michael Tolia in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
And he chases that one. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Victor Vodnik. Now here is Mike Napoli.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Fly ball to right. Moniak. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's Alex Bregman. Just missed. That's out to center field. Doyle settles under this one. Makes the grab. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Jackie Robinson. A single and a run scored and a walk. He was late there. Strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs, base is empty. That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that one missing low.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat and found a way to win the battle.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on.
There goes Jackie. Pitch in for a strike. And save.
Closer than I thought.
It's a stolen base.
Inside, ball 1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Runner goes again. Ball misses. Throw to third. Save. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Judge waits. That's off the mark. And the count is 3-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Scott Alexander. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now Mickey Mantle. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ground ball
Oh, Lord.
up the middle. They
Oh, wow.
get the force. Third out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Carlton back to work.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Out to short. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
0-1.
Kyle Farmer stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
0-2 is the count.
Grounds one to short. Robinson. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Jacob Stallings now.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Seth Halverson. Tucker in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. That one pushed to the left and foul. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 2-1. The other way, and he beats the shift, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Martinez in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And another ball.
For a 3-inning game, this is taking a long time.
There. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He'll score to second. Pulls him off the bag.
Oh, they're getting a lot of parallels. So, whatever.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Maybe I should play it in the Hall of Fame more often. I'll probably lose a few here or there.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, and it hits the fence. J.D. Martinez headed home. The relay. And they put the tag on him for the out. And now the first baseman, Anthony Santander. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
that's
Misses
off the plate.
outside, and it's 1-0. Halverson, a 6'2 righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a two-seamer, and he works in a slider. One down, base is empty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
They got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. And that one in the air center field. Doyle should have this one. Puts it away for the out. Jake Bird into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Napoli. In
Damn.
the air center field.
If I time it, it's gone.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Thairo Estrada to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what. And he deals. On the ground, right side. Bregman to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Nick Martini will hit. A little out front there as he swings through it.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
On to first. And a couple of quick outs. Rockies down to their last out. Brenton Doyle. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. 6-0.
Where the hell do you put in the eggs? I don't know why I thought that would be a place. There it is. Well, Hoppy's pretty good. Eh, I expected him to be better. Nice. I think that's pretty solid. I think that's about right. All right, one thing at a time. People are gonna be upset. 2 Yankees are the rewards.
From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Dublin taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway, getting the nod in this one, Ryan Pepiot.
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Oh, shit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw
Big
to
jump.
second, and great jump. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Judge comes up empty there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Outside, and it's 1-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Mickey Mantle.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
First pitch just misses. And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Line drive. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0. So here's Kyle Tucker now. In for a strike. It's 0-1. That one missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch misses inside. It's 2-2.
The count is full.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
First base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The new pitcher in the game, Manuel Rodriguez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here is J.D. Martinez. And that's downstairs. 1-0. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where
Ew.
you don't feel any
190 proof
vibration in your
alcohol?
hands whatsoever.
What's
Such
the
a
point
good
of that?
feeling. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty
Like
hard
doing a
through the
4
infield,
horsemen.
so
You take
I
it,
think he'll
you
be happy
are
with
awake
that
for about
swing.
5 more minutes, and then you
Definitely
pass out.
generated some good bat speed.
Gross.
Muncy hits one in the air.
Damn.
Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Here's the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. And there's the strike. Outside low, and it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike. That's too low. Yeah, that's ball 2. Got him! And 1 away. Ha-Sung Kim next to hit for the Rays. Towards first, Santander. Steps on first for the out. Yandy Diaz now. That's to third.
You know,
Rays retired in order. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Kevin Kelly.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Anthony Santander, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Nope, outside.
On the ground.
Wow, I
right
thought it was going to hit off
side.
the bag.
It's in and out of his glove.
He's
And
out.
they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. And the batter now, Mike Napoli. Swing and a foul out of play. And it's strike two. One out, bases empty. Inside. Gonna count 1-2. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit.
There you go, Nap.
So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now it's Alex Bregman. And a foul ball. In for the strike, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Next offering in the dirt, and a count 1-2. That one is upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pete Fairbanks comes on now. Now a chance for Jackie Robinson. Singled and scored his first time. Trying to bunt his way on. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. First and second, 2 outs. Judge will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2's the count.
And ball 1
2 strikes.
to Judge.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Got him.
Damn.
Looking. And Judge. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the second. Lau at the plate. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And
One
that
ball,
skips in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Misses
Ball, that's
outside. 2-2. Good eye on that spot. Outside corner, got him looking. And now, Junior Caminero. And that one upstairs, ball 1. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. And that quickly, 2 away. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. And that one sliced foul. ground ball right side. A dive. Nice stop. What a play. Inning over.
Turkey vultures.
We're back to start the third, and
Oh,
there's a new arm on the mound. Garrett
Willie.
Clevenger.
Mickey and the Duke. Well, actually, no. I want to keep them one more.
Mantle in the box
Oh, no,
now
I had it
as he
backwards.
looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Clevenger, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Fly ball down the line, low, ranging after it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's Kyle Tucker. Walked his first time.
360.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Strike two.
Damn.
Well, that's today's style of baseball.
Man,
right
moved it.
there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Palacios. Two away now. J.D. Martinez stands in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Slings to first, and Martinez is out. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the DH, Jose Caballero. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One gone, bottom of the third inning. So digging in, Josh Lowe. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Misses, and it's 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. Last chance for the Rays. Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. And that drops in for a strike. They're down to their final strike. The Rays down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. 1-0 the final.
Hey. What?
inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Irish taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Okay, all set to go. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jackie Robinson. Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Jeez.
So he goes yard to left. It's 2-0. So up next, Mickey Mantle. And that's in there for strike one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one misses, and 1-1. And that's outside. And that's outside. And that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Slides, but it gets by him.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits.
New pitcher for the Marlins, Ronnie Enriquez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Kyle Tucker. First pitch, and he just misses. Outside with a breaking ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's carrying.
Bang!
And
Kyle Tucker again.
He made him pay for that one. It's
There
their
ever is
second
a
home run of
live
the inning,
only,
and they add
like,
a pair.
event.
It's 4-0.
Definitely using these
And
3.
Martinez.
Well, plus Judge.
That misses
Ball
the
1,
zone,
no strike.
and that is ball 1. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Tucker, Judge, and Trout.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Max Muncy, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Now there
Now,
might be 2.
that's 2.
Spin throw, that's 1. How about that double play? Anthony Santander at the plate.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there,
Yeah, I would use
very well done.
Gaz at second. No, I'd use Marte.
Swung on, belted. And that's a home run into the upper deck.
Probably
Into
Alvarez,
the
the
second
DH.
deck it goes. Their 3rd home run of the.
What kind of picture is that? Say cheese. Like he's 5 years old.
Inning. It's 5-zip. So 2 away with nobody on. And here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. In the air, right field. Konai on his way
Yeah, I'll play.
over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And now the shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Bottom of the first.
Five-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
That one outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
There's a strike at the knees. Next pitch is outside. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike three. Otto Lopez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And it's even up. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two down, bases empty. Connor Norby now at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Late that time, and it's strike two.
0-2.
Pitch
One
misses.
ball,
1 and 2 to count. This to center field. Mantle giving chase. Nice grab on the run. And that's the inning. Pitching change here. Declan Cronin.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Swing and a high fly ball out there
Oh,
towards
wow.
left field. Calls it in, and there's one
I thought that
away.
was like against the
Just
wall.
pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to
0-1's the
left.
count.
Bunting for a
Jump
hit,
over him.
first base side. Right. Steps on the bag. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. That one the other way. Fair
Hey, I'm hitting
ball.
well with Judge today.
Around first, heading for 2. In safely.
I was thinking
It's
about
a
it.
double.
Oh, God.
And his second
He's
hit.
safe.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the clue. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Griffin Conine stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Over to first.
He's out.
Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Dane Myers, the batter now as he swings and misses for
0-1's the
strike
count.
1. And he takes a strike. This one in the air. Robinson. That is the end. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Calvin Fauché.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Lifted in the air, right center field.
Oh, wow. I thought he was way over in right center, left center.
Here's JD Martinez.
I didn't think he had a chance to get there. Oh, I guess he's left-handed. I don't know what I saw over there. I probably saw the left fielder way over.
And a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
The bat, the third baseman, Max.
Here's Muncy to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Fauché, 29 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, out to short.
Hitting the piss out of the ball.
Through, base hit. And out to a board.
Now pitching for
Anthony Santander getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. There's a swing and a drive. It bangs against the giant cement.
That seems a
pole
lot
and
further than
right
408.
gone. That's a home run. So 1 out, nobody on. Mike Napoli, the next to hit. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
That misses.
1 ball, 1
Ball
strike.
1. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Bregman, the next to hit, takes outside. Napoli leads off first with 1 away. He swings and fouls one off.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runner holds. Squirts away a little bit. Runner on the go. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Whoa.
He circles the bases.
I played a
Second
couple
home
of
run
games
the
in Hall
inning
of Fame,
for
and
him,
holy
and they
shit.
add to their lead. It's 10-0.
But then again, it is tomorrow.
Up the middle, Lopez. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. Now fly ball to right center. Konai under it. Corrals it. And that is that. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to the left, Muncy sends it across to first. One up, one down. Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
On the ground, and this should do it. That's the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Whoa, 2 home runs?
Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Dublin going up against the Kansas City Royals. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher,
That looks
Chris
so tiny.
Bubich.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. It's Aaron Judge now. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. And now Mickey Mantle. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck back there. And it is
wait.
gone. 3 in a row. Wow. And they add on. It's
Wow,
3-0.
3 home runs to lead off the game. Nice.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
The count.
And now the count is even. The 1-1 is fouled
Should
off.
have been 4 in a row.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And that one hammered way back there.
4 in a row. Boink.
Got all of that one. He hammers one out to right. It's 4-0. JD Martinez stands in. Just
Yep, that ball
missed.
went out.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Canna makes the play, and there's one down. Muncy digs in.
Damn, I
And
thought it was
first
coming back in.
offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next
Ball,
pitch, a
that's
slider that misses outside. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Line drive. Blanco
shift.
snags it for the second out. Anthony Santander at the plate.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Batting it, the catcher, Mike.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Napoli.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 66.
Ripped to right. And that'll do it. And to the plate for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco.
Come on, we got a
Right
big
here
lead.
for
Just go
a
right
strike.
at him.
There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
Plus, we're in a hurry.
Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. Jonathan India, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Ripped to short.
I didn't know Jonathan India went to
Robinson moves
the
it to first.
Royals.
And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Check swing, but it's put in play. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. John Schreiber.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 46.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
The batter, number
Jackie Robinson digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line.
Damn.
Stretches out and hauls
Oh, he's
it
out.
in.
Wow.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Mickey Mantle now at the plate. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. First pitch misses.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Bregman, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one inside. Ball 3. Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then Bregman runs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it
right through
second.
here.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always.
On a line base hit.
Boink.
1 run across.
Oh, he's out.
The throw to third.
Oh, wow.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Oh, and 2 now.
He's been aggressive when he gets over.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something.
I keep getting
that
hits
ball
on
finds
All-Star.
its way to the outfield. A base hit. Tucker scores. It's an RBI single. It's 7-0. Anthony Santander will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed. Out towards left center is Bell.
I have to leave in 13 minutes.
He makes the grab, and that is that.
Has to be 9 outs.
Bottom of the inning, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And there's a foul ball.
Well, every pitcher wants to
Know
run
where
support and having a lead
know where
is
everything
nice,
is.
but it can be
Yeah, I know where
challenging.
everything. Oh, wow.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Just didn't want to dink and dunk. I just wanted to throw it out.
Don't touch them all. It's 7-1. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1's the count.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-2's the count.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Ball, that's inside.
Skeens ready to fire now. The other way, and foul ball. Next offering upstairs. 1 out, base is empty. That one ripped. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now it's Kyle Isbell. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Two outs, base is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. That K is his. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Carlos Estevez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it. You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And a swing
wow.
and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now it's Alex Bregman, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ow.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. Strike 3, and
Those guys
that's
don't
2 in a
smoke.
row. Now it's the shortstop, Jackie Robinson. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Fermin right there to make the grab. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
No ball,
One of
2
the
strikes.
things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
So it's their last chance in this one. Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals.
0-1's the count.
And a big swing and a miss. 1 strike away. Ground ball, and this should do it. And safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Jonathan India at the plate. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. They're down to their final strike. To the right side. And that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do.
0-1.
Just let the ball travel, put the ball in the...
Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. On to first, ball game, and a 7-1 finish in this one.
There you go, Mick. Might be one of your last few games. Unfortunately. My Cubs journey. No reason to even switch. A lot of Cubs love. It's solid. That might be better than Jazz. I'm not getting anything out of these. I got 2 Martes within a week, so I'm due to go on a big dry spell. Ugh, that's rude. Wow, a jumbo and I get nothing. Damn. Ah, it's not Wade Boggs. I hate that card so much. Worth it. He might have to be used during this garbage meta right now. All the lefties. That one, not so much. It's all messed up. Wow, that's dropped since I sold him. That dropped. $62. 200. Then Oh, 350 and I get Roger.